Hey guys, Tyler's Awesome 2 here, and today I'm going to do a quick review of the issue 1 of the Ben 10 Dynamite comic book series. So, yes, I didn't actually get the comics, I just saw people's review online, namely, Curl the Artist's review of the first issue, yeah, I'm just gonna, so I did see images based on that. I'm gonna review based on what I from their respective and reviews, and just gonna just I know I'm gonna and I watched this video so I at least know the story. So I did get spoiled before I read the comic, so I'm gonna probably get the comic anyways, just to for the sake of having the first issue. Probably get it around Friday or Saturday or Sunday. Depends if I'm able to do it or find it or whatever. So yeah. So anyways, basically it's like the story we know. Basically, Ben, Downtrick crash lands on Earth and Ben finds it. Simple, right? Yeah, but we actually get quick character moments of Ben liking sumo slammers, and Gwen has an interest in alien conspiracies compared to her other versions who are more, computer savvy and, have interest in magic. And there's Max, who is sporting his reboot vest and, Lee Major's beard. And it's also now sporting glasses. It looks the most close to his classic self, that iconic look. It's but in the classic series, Ben just started to draw. Ben did say he was like, I'm just gonna go for a stroll, Though, judging by though his look on his face says otherwise. You might say otherwise, as the audience might say, Your opinion may verify. In the reboot, we don't know. And here it is basically the argument with Gwen. So yeah. I'm basically calling things out of order, but yeah. So as we know, the Amtrak crash lands on Earth, and here it feels like like a snake, and feels very wiry, and feels much more alien. And this Ben 10 is more cosmic horror compared to what we know from the Ben 10 we know. And yeah. So it's and like Yamtrix goes wiry, and the military actually noticed the arrival of the Omnitrix, and Ben's gonna be out on the run from them, and and so he's gotta hide from the military, and he runs into a Cyber League enhanced bear. So this is inspired by Cybear from the reboot, Cyborg Bear, But design philosophy also parallels the mutant T-Rex from the classic series, the one Dr. Animal brought to life, implying that this might as well be an animal creation. Animal might appear in the series later. So we'll just have to see. And during Ben's first transformation, he turns into forearms. I think there was in the reboot, it's confirmed forearms was the first alien he transformed into, and I think there was a comic I read. I think there's some advertisement that says, that forearms was the first alien transformed into. We all know from the first episode there were Ben. Then there were 10 that Ben transformed into Heat Blast first, the first alien transformation ever. So interesting that forearms was the first alien here again. But it appears the Omnitrix in the Dynamite comic seems to be like the Omniverse Omnitrix, where it's basically just, give or take, it's energy and time-based, system, basically, because when Ben just fights Cyber for however long he fights him, and he transforms back into human. And here, Ben actually feels his transformations, like he's feeling like his body transforming. So it's not like poof, forearms and poof, back. Like he's actually feeling the transformations here, And when Ben needs the Omnitrix, when Ben needs to, hey, I need to change that forearms guy again. And then Ben transforms to Heat Blast, and for a recognizable alien, he has a very different design compared to what we're used to. Like, he looks more like armor compared to the magma rocks we're used to, and yeah. And so Ben, he stops the bear, he gets the bear to run off. He scares it off, with his fire. And it doesn't cause a forest fire this time, I think. And then, we see that Max also hints that he knows more than he seems, And the end of the panel, we also see Vilgax in his full, monstrous design. He looks very scarred and battle-torn and, gladiator-like, took influence from his UAF design. And it's pretty cool design, it's really fits this Vilgax, this cosmic core, this more alien design, he's really menacing, especially with that scar, clearly inspired from the reboot. And yeah, it's all he appears earlier, where he's monitoring the Omnitrix, It monologues how it's the only thing that could stop him, implying that he's not after it for power or create an army. He just wants to obtain it so that nobody else can get his hands on it, so no one can stop him, So yeah, this is a pretty good introduction to this world of Ben 10. So feels pretty more mature and grim compared to what we're used to, and I hope we look forward to the later issues and see how the story goes. So basically, yeah, this is my review of the first issue of Dynamite Comics. I hadn't bought the comics yet, and just saw reviews on it on YouTube and mainly Curly R's video. So again, getting the comic if I'm able to. So yeah, I'm gonna, yeah. So go read the comic and for yourself if you don't want to be spoiled. And yeah, just yeah, get the comic yourself. And so I don't spoil it for you or any YouTube. Just get the comic yourself. Not sponsored, just telling you to do it because I can. Just do it. Do it. This video is almost 10 minutes. Gonna be 10 minutes long if I keep talking. So it's a theme Ben 10. So yeah, just so yeah, just do that. And this is the end of the video. Be sure to hit that Kugo thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that notification button. Let me know stuff in the comment section down below. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I am Tyler's Awesome 2, and peace.